الله صلى الله عليه وسلم إن لربكم في أيام دهركم نفحات فتعرضوا لها لعله أن يصيبكم نفحة منها فلا تشقون بعدها أبدا. He said sallallahu alayhi wa sallam that indeed your Lord sends out breezes throughout the year. Your Lord sends out breezes. Nafha is a breeze of air. Like if you are in a place and there is no wind, it's very still, and then suddenly there's a breeze that starts to blow. That's called a nafha. Or also if you're somewhere and all of a sudden you start to smell something beautiful. You didn't smell it before, but there's a fragrance that is emanating from somewhere, and all of a sudden it blows by you. That is also a nafha. So nafha can be a blow of breeze. It can also be a blow of something that smells beautiful. So he's saying, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that your Lord has these breezes of air throughout the year that come. فَتَعَرَّضُوا لَهَا. So literally, so expose yourselves to them. تَعَرَّضُوا لَهَا. Expose yourselves to those breezes. لَعَلَّهُ أَن يُصِيبَكُمْ نَفْحَةٌ مِّنْهَا. Because perhaps, hopefully, you will be, one of those breezes will come into contact with you. فَلَا تَشْقَوْنَ بَعْدَهَا أَبَدًا. And then after that, you will never face misery again. You will never be unhappy again. In other words, you will be happy after that and successful after that. Brothers and sisters, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, out of His mercy, out of His kindness and generosity and grace, He sends out these breezes of air, these opportunities throughout the year. And Ramadan is one of those breezes, breeze of rahmah from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Just like the analogy says, imagine you're in the middle of the desert and it's not windy at all, it's very, very still. Then suddenly, in the middle of the evening, there's a fresh, cool breeze of air that starts to blow. Imagine the comfort, the relief, the enjoyment that you feel physically because of that. The soul, the spirit, feels that way when it is exposed to these breezes that come and rejuvenate the spirit. They're meant to rejuvenate, revive the heart. Sometimes we just need to take a break. We have this daily routine life. We just need to take a break. And if we can take a break and take advantage of these breezes that come our way, then the heart will be rejuvenated so that we can go on for the remainder of the year. But if we're not willing to take a break, if we want to be enclosed in our cubicle or enclosed in our home office, even though there's a nice breeze blowing outside, well, it can be very nice outside. But if I'm enclosed in my cubicle, I'm not going to be enjoying that breeze outside. I have to take a break from my work and step out of the campus and smell and feel and enjoy the breeze. If we're not going to take time out through this month of Ramadan, the breeze will come and it will go. But we will not be replenished. We will not have what our hearts need to achieve their happiness in this life and the hereafter. Inshallah, Ramadan is just a week away from now. And I hope that we have the intention to take a break from our routine of the year. Take some breaks and enjoy the breezes of fresh air that Allah Azza wa Jalla is going to be sending our way in this month. If we don't, then we will miss that opportunity. For those of you who are following the NBA, everybody is thinking about the NBA Finals. NBA Finals. Starting when? NBA Finals starting soon. Starting soon. And if you want to think of an analogy, Ramadan is the playoffs. Regular season is coming to an end. And Ramadan is the playoffs. And if you are a person, a player with a winning attitude, your game is not supposed to be the same in the regular season and the playoffs. If your game in the playoffs will be the same as the regular season, guess what? You're not going to win. You have to take it up a notch in the playoffs. Your salah, your dua, your recitation of the Quran, your focus have to be different in the playoffs. In the Ramadan, in the month of Ramadan. All right. So, and then there's the playoffs, and then there's the NBA Finals. And guess what the NBA Finals are? The last 10 nights. The odd nights. The game has to go up a notch. Okay? So don't be lazy. We're reaching the playoffs. Pack up your energies, gather your energies, get ready, make a plan, make a strategy, make a schedule, have the intention, and ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for His help. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us reach Ramadan. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us benefit from the month of Ramadan. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the energy, spiritual as well as physical, to benefit from the month of Ramadan as much as possible. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. وصلى اللهم وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين.